Prophetic Messages from the Lord for the 17th of December 2017. And this is a compilation of prophetic messages from various of God's messengers, all consolidated into a format presented to you. Please take every word you hear before the Lord for confirmation. The Father says, the final bow is being put upon the present. Many have thought they miss out on what was promised simply because time has passed longer than expected. Release the guilt and condemnation you have placed upon yourself. The timing is still on the table as being on time. Naysayers will claim that you were wrong based upon the fact that it has not happened yet. I do not consider your critics within my timing. You are walking into the streets paved with gold. No, this is not a one day, someday event. This is your possession of what I have called good in your life. I am not interested in all of the reasons that you may be disqualified. I am the only one who calls someone ready and qualified. You are my chosen and beloved even when the weather is not in your favor. I will deal with what rises up against you each and every time. Keep pressing in and you will reach the breakthrough just on the other side. You will become what you were created to be as long as you seek the extraordinary and not merely desire to get by. You are a sweet song before me this day. Forget about what went wrong and decide to meditate on what is moving in the right direction. I will make the crooked path straight, and what was blocking your progress will be destroyed. When you realize that the enemy fears what you will become in Christ, you will see clearly the obstacles looking to derail you. Think before you just react to a circumstance. You will avoid many stumbling blocks just by choosing to see from a heavenly perspective. Nothing is missing within your earthen vessel. You are coming out this very day. When you thought you were counted out, I counted you into every aspect that I had in mind for my creation. I am passing over you in this hour. You are in a season of all things are becoming new. Open your heart full of expectations. My answers are coming to you swiftly over the next few months. What was delayed will be handed over to you with interest. Visitations will be experienced far and wide. Get your things in order and your bags ready. What I am doing in this hour is not what you have thought was your portion. My winds of refreshment are moving over the grains of harvest. See the movement and evidence all around you. You are not denied. You are loved perfectly. What was on your heart today? That concern you had just a little bit ago. I am addressing even that need right now. You will see my hand move very suddenly and immediately in this new that I am doing. Do not think with the old man's thoughts, for your eyes are about to behold my glory over all in the land. Revival was spoken years ago through my vessels. My word will not return void. America will rise again from the ashes and bring with her many other nations to my throne room. Do not fight against with what a logical mind will believe I will do. For I will make a way through unusual circumstances. This plot line you will not see coming nor surely predict. For the eagles are coming in my mighty winds. I am a one world government in harmony with all of its parts. It is time for my bride to fully walk in the authority I have given her. The dark will run from the very sight of my people. It is coming. See it on the horizon. Trust the signs. Watch with expectation. There is a new revival coming over the earth. None like it has ever been witnessed through the history of mankind. It has already begun, but many still live as they believed before. What you are not open to seeing and experiencing, you will not partake of. Radical change is taking place, for my voice will not return void. My spirit stirs the spirits and awe of mankind. You have a choice to let that grow larger and wider or silence it. You are not ignorant. No one will stand on that last day and have legal right to say they did not know. My spirit prepares the way and gives the heart understanding in the incomprehensible. Did you get down a path that I am unaware of? You will see in time what I am up to. Pray for my will for the nations of the world. This is your strongest weapon. Speak life and not death. You have my power and authority within you, so speak wisely, and what you utter will be done. The tide can turn to your favor in just one day. Today you are here, and tomorrow I will reveal where you will land. Speak my truth and love. Speak from your spirit and not your flesh. Lay down your judgment and opinions. I am the center of the universe. I give you keys and position to places I will use you. Do not take on more than I have given you the right to possess. My desire is for you to prosper in all things. I created you for more. Keep reaching for all that I have promised, and you will receive just as I have said. Rain comes without warning, and then the sky is clear and blue. My healing rains are coming swiftly to my lands. I am doing a new thing that is just not for my people. Listen, I desire that none should perish. My voice speaks to all of my creation, and by my very voice does all living things continue to exist. If my voice stopped, everything would become a wasteland. You are not a force that flows on its own without my will enabling the very lungs to continue on automatically each second. My purposes are not just for you, but for all. Do not close your heart and mind to all that I am desiring to bring into the kingdom, even when it concerns your greatest enemies, for my shaking and trembling over the earth would do what I have called to happen. I give all a chance to repent. I will deal quickly with those that reject my son. I will not let your enemies continue to rise up against you without my answer and justice. There is a grinding and friction that is happening between my people and those that are in darkness. You have a choice to rub off your light or absorb their darkness. Be warned of how dire your choices are in this hour. Do not allow your heart and mind to fall for the deception that you are exposed to. The enemy wants to lull you into a slumber and complacency. What you choose to do will affect your life in far and greater ways than you can imagine. See beyond the noise all around you. People will shout at you, calling you names with deep insults. There is no room to stand on the fence any longer. My people have always come to a point in the road where they must choose who they will stand for and with. There is no decision that is more important before you in this time. Many are standing by the river banks wondering if they should jump in or stay out. I say to you that your decisions will influence where you go in life. You are not a victim of circumstances nor coincidences. Change is in the air. Embrace it. To grow, you must welcome the belief that all things can become new for those that believe. You are never without my guidance, but you must lay down desires to go about life on your own. You cannot be led when you refuse to go where I lead. I have never promised you a mediocre life, so decide that I have better for you for your days. Forsake the notion of less. Take on the mindset of all that will come as blessing and favor. Look for my goodness, and you will uncover an endless display before you. I am bringing wisdom and clarity into your situation. What would not move or bend by your voice will come into your authority. Be wise among your decisions and consider others while you make choices. Resolution and reconciliation are wrapping up 2017. You will find that relationships shift and become uplifting again. Do not count out what I can do in these matters. I have the keys that I will hand to you. Do not waste these opportunities. Increase is your portion in this hour. Be focused on what is good and honorable. I am filling up the void within your vessel. Move forward without hesitating under fear of what man can do to you. The path before you has been made ready and clear. You are not in lack, for I hold it all. Ask boldly and believe. I will answer and I will do all that I have promised. You are never alone, so be in peace. Old wells and new wells are springing up like a mighty river all around you. My refreshing waters are bathing you in my glory this very day. The lack in your life is leaving. The poverty mindset is being destroyed. The orphan spirit is being removed. Look up, my children. I have many things coming into your life, for your hands have never experienced these wonders before. Come alive with anticipation. I am not finished with you yet. Come up higher to see my full purpose over your life. Decide not to continue to live in the mundane of life and just merely getting by. I tell you this day that your shoes will not wear out where I am sending you. The best years are just beginning. Do you believe me? Complete turnarounds are my specialty. My resources are always available to you. Release the doubt and fear. Place your trust in my hands and never change your mind. Your faithfulness releases wonderful things into your life that you did not even sow for. My favor and attention to detail is working all things out for your good. Drop what you are doing and run into my arms. Everything is going to be all right. You are gaining new ground and momentum into the coming months. Even your missteps are going to work out for your favor. I will bring all things around for your blessings if you allow me to. Rest, for I will carry your burdens always, even on days that you desperately want to give up and quit. Know that I am breaking through all that is keeping you bound. Your days of sadness will be replaced with my unspeakable joy. Focus on what is to come and get your mind off what you see in front of you right now. I will surely make it all fade away at the right moment. My plans for mankind did not end because of the Garden of Eden. No, my plans continue because of the Garden of Eden. Many are angry because they do not understand my heart and perfect love for mankind. Come to me and share your heart. I will show you who I really am, and you will abandon all of the lies from the enemy. I gave man free will, and I desire to work with you and not treat you like a puppet. Many cry out, wanting me to change the free will of another. I have promised to use what was meant for evil for your good, even if you cannot see how. I will make a way, and as you yield to my perfect will, your eyes will see the blessings. This moment on earth is but a small grain of sand compared to the vastness of your existence. You are more than you realize. Much, much more. I do not see you as being small. Grab a hold of how I see you and what we are capable of doing together. I have more for you to experience and enjoy. Do not look at the path behind you. Come up higher to see the land of your life from my vantage point. You will be amazed at all that you cannot see from your level. Let me show you who you really are in me. Flowers sprout up, bloom, and come to an end. Understand that you cannot live in past moments of my glory over your life. You must move forward to see the best that is still yet to come in this very season to the next. If you will not let go, then I cannot fill empty hands once more. I am not finished with you, so get ready, for nothing is about to look familiar, but you are going to love what is coming. Just as a butterfly, are you trying out the new gifts that I have given you? Reach out and utilize all that you possess, for in the doing you will find your identity in me. I am unfolding the miraculous before your very eyes. Decide to be awake in my kingdom, for the world is asleep to my voice and hand in fullness. You can do what I have called you to do. I will not let you fail, so decide to not fail in your mind. It is time to get up out of the land of doubts, for you don't live there anymore. Plan A is still on the table. Will you grab and run with what I have designed you to be? I will use you for great and mighty exploits. Allow me to mold you until the journey's end. Smile, for my joy is overtaking you today. All of heaven is celebrating as my goodness passes before you. Wrap yourself under my wings, for I will take you higher than you can ever imagine. My plans are extensive concerning you. My love will carry you through each and every day. You are loved completely. I will show you just how much I care for you. You haven't seen anything yet. I am the very help in times of trouble. My people are underutilizing this gift at the very moment while the enemy is attacking. When the enemy of your soul comes knocking at your door, call on me. I will make him sorry that he even looked in your direction. I will place a fortified fortress all around you that no weapons can penetrate. I will help you block the negative thoughts and renew your strength. You must discern what actions to take. I am taking you higher to understand that what is coming against you is temporary. The winds that blow will cease with one motion of my hand. Don't settle into the belief that there is no hope. I am the creator of hope. People will have opinions about you, but that doesn't mean any of it is true. I know who you really are, and they have judged and misunderstood you. I will set the record straight before too long. You just keep your eyes fixed upon me, for together we are an unstoppable force. A man who thinks he knows his own heart is only fooling himself. Those who come to me with authentic motives will I exalt higher and higher. Pride will keep a person from seeing what truly needs to change. Pride is a glass wall you build around yourself. You cannot see it, but everyone else can from the dirt's buildup. Pride will keep you from making the changes that will set you free. Many have thought that they have no pride, and yet they wonder why people keep pointing it out to them. Leviathan on a person can permanently damage their relationships. They will continue to see it as the other person who is wrong, but it is indeed them. Many think they are clothed in righteousness, but have actually been wearing filthy rags that they just got used to the stench of. I am the one who brings a heart back into my light and purity. You must come willing for me to show you the raw truth. Ignorance will only keep you stuck in lies. Be open, for you will come out better through the process. The diamonds are coming forth. For once you were a diamond in the rough, but now you are shining bright, full of promise. You have allowed my hand to cut away what was causing lack of clarity. Although you have felt doors were not opening on time, I assure you that you are right on schedule. Nothing is missing and nothing is broken. Your hands are being made full in this hour. What you cannot carry will be carried for you. Resources that were petitioned for are manifesting. It is time for you to get your running shoes on. The hands against you are being redirected away from you. Your time of waiting and rest has been profitable. You are ready to move into the next that I have lined up for you. There are questions circling around in your mind. I am removing this and replacing the noise with calm quiet stillness. I am not grading you on man's view of performance from this last season. Take the lessons learned and leave the regrets on the ground. Do not waste time in the land of the what ifs. I love you so completely. Let this be your portion. I have never called you to be perfect. I will not turn you away for an unrealistic expectation. I choose you every day for my glory and honor. I can work around any missteps as long as you keep walking forward. My hand is extended towards you this day and the tomorrows to come. I knew you before you were ever born. There is nothing in heaven or earth that would change how I feel about you. I formed man from the earth. Can I not restore him with my living waters when the world cracks and breaks him? Too many believe they are permanently damaged by the hardness of the land. I have created you to bend but never break. I am surely powerful enough to remove even the biggest strongholds over your life. The enemy you fight, I created also. Do you not know yet that he is a finite being? Come, rest under the shadows of my wings. Let me repair all that is not working for my glory this day. Do not hide yourself from me, my beloved. I will be gentle. Do you not know that you are loved so perfectly by me? Christ did not die for the fallen angels. You are the one he died for, so that I would remain with you forever. Accept my grace and mercy for the mistakes you were trying to avoid. Do not wear a sign of shame any longer. It doesn't matter what others believe about you. Let me set the record straight about you. I will remove people who are harmful to the call I have on your life, and I will place new people in your life that will propel and catapult you into higher realms of my glory. For as you are around like-minded people, so too will you become more like you desire. Everything is going to be okay. I see the beginning from the end. You will love how this plays out. You are victorious because I am your victor. I have the next steps on your journey already laid out for you. Come, walk with me, for I know the way. You will indeed overcome all that is infiltrating your life today. Believe and receive all that I have for you, for the kingdom is in you. This is the point of all I have given and all I have done, that you would be saved alive and know my love by my Son. You are being birthed in the Spirit, and although you are fully grown, you are coming into yourself as a spiritual being. You are learning to live in, think according to, and abide by the Spirit I sent to dwell in you, and he is in me. You measure every moment of your life by him, the same way you hear the beat of my heart. You know you are alive through him, and by him you have faith in your heart. With every passing moment you rest in my presence. You are changed as you learn to abide by my Spirit. I am raising you up to be my beautiful and pure children. I have removed everything but me from your heart and mind. Now I am what is in your sight. You will now learn from me the lessons of how to live life. In the past, you learned not to trip from the times that you tripped. Now, you will learn not to trip by listening to my Spirit as he guides you in all things. Hurt and drama is now a thing of the past, and you will spend the rest of your days in a walk with me in a garden. I will stir the waters before I speak to prepare your heart. I will prepare you to hear my word spoken from my heart. I will stir deep emotion within your bosom, and from this will come deep emotional healing. You will find that you have traveled the equivalent of miles hearing just one word spoken to the troubled waters of your heart. Do not expect your past to repeat itself. Do not expect your future to be the same as your past. The lessons you learn are the strengths you gain, never to be repeated again. The hurt in your past and its negative impression will be erased from your heart as you know my favor in the coming season. I have not forgotten my promise to you. I am setting you up to receive. This is the sum of all that was given, and all that I have done, that you would be perfected by my love. Instead of receiving only a little, you will see the generous expression of my consideration for you. You will lose your desert mentality and thinking as you enter this next season. The difficult times of training you have endured has given you the gift of being prepared, but the impression that it left on your heart and mind will be left in the desert where it belongs. I will form a canopy over you, that no storm's deluge will fall upon you. You will stand firm in the place of refuge and strength. No threat will make your heart quake. Your enemies will be far behind you as you go free, and all of your days will be renewed by delight and glory. You are called to be what I have called you to be, filled to overflowing with the strength of the one who called you to great faith. To know my love is to carry one another's burdens. My love will move you in all that you do, and in all that you do it will carry you. The most powerful force to encounter you, it will consume you, and in the face of this power in you, everything will be consumed. All that will be left is the beat of my heart, filling you anew, so that even the memory of all it consumes will be consumed. There is no greater power in all of heaven and earth coming to you. This is the greatest power sent to you. I've got you covered. All the things you need have been handled and are coming your way. I am your caretaker, your provider of all things, and you need not look to another. In this very short season there will be no wanting. Hold tight the reins of your heart and keep hold of your faith. The level of power you are called to walk in far exceeds that of apostle. The level of humility required of you far exceeds that of prophet. The level of dedication you are compelled to walk in exceeds that of pastor or teacher. Your relationship with the Lord has depth of commitment that exceeds anything you have ever dreamed of. This is because you are called to such a time as this, and the glory that will flow through you far exceeds all that eye has seen or ear has heard of. It is time for my chosen ones to arise and for my mighty power to be shown through them. The time has come for my chosen ones to arise and let my great light shine through you. I desire my power would flow through my people on the earth, that unbelievers may come to me and be saved, that the people of the earth may know I am a great king, and I am not too weak to save, that they may know I love them, and I want them healed. My people, rise up. Arise and let my great light shine through you wherever you are, wherever your days take you, that I may be known to the people around you like never before. Stand in the courage I have given you for this, for the rewards shall be very great. You have asked me many things. Now I ask this of you. Make my name known in the earth. The time of the great seals is upon you, my people. Be ready for your homecoming. Be ready for all that this entails. Be ready to stand before me and give an account of your lives. Be ready by staying in my word. Be ready by interceding daily for others and witnessing to others of me. Be ready for the first seals are opening soon. You must begin preparing now for war. War is coming, and it will spread quickly throughout the world. Everything in your world is about to change, and you are not ready. Troops will fill your streets, and much destruction shall abound. Many millions will die a fiery death, and grief will be widespread. There is nothing you can do to stop this, so you must prepare now. Prepare now by considering the ways your life will change when much of what you know is suddenly taken away. Consider the famine and disease that often come with war, because they will come with this one. and they will be very long-lasting. Your lives will change in ways you never expected and never dreamed. You must strengthen your faith and prepare to have much endurance, for it will be required in what is coming. War is at hand, and my people must learn in this time to discern those who shall betray them, for soon betrayal shall be rampant on the earth. My people, a time of great betrayal is upon you, such as has never been before. You shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Your reward for this will be very great, but there will be much danger. When you are hated, many shall betray you. I have told you beforehand in my word this was coming, though most fail to understand the impact it will have. There will be no place safe for you and no one you can trust. You must learn to discern when betrayal is at hand. Ask me for increased discernment, and I will give it to you. And this time, even those you love shall betray you, for they shall be told lies and believe them. This will be a time of much grief for my people. Turn to me for your comfort, for I am with you, and I will never leave you. I will guide you to safety in this time. I will be your refuge and your fortress. Fear not, only believe. The oceans roar, the nations tremble. Am I not God over all things? Is not all power not in my hands? Can I not do as I please? I scoff at the wicked. I laugh at those who think they have power, and that I will sit unmoved as they continue to do wickedly. I see, I know, and my hands is against the wicked. They will soon receive their just reward. The time of justice is here. The time of judgment is here. They will meet with my fierce anger and wrath. Their haughty look will turn to sheer terror. Their laughter will turn to mourning. They will run to hide from me, but there is no hiding place. They will desire death to escape my anger, but will only find an even greater wrath. My children mourn for the nations that they will turn to me before it is too late. It is not too late yet. My grace is still available for all who will turn to me. There are many in the valley of decision. Pray that they put their faith in me and are saved from this coming wrath. I take no pleasure in the destruction of the wicked, yet great destruction is at the door. Pray for those in the valley of decision. This is a time of the calm before the storm, my people. My people, get your affairs in order. A storm is coming that is unlike any you have seen before. You must be ready. You must be watching for the storm to arrive, that you may navigate it properly, that you may endure it. Be versed in my word in every area. Be watching. The storm is coming very soon. My children, a battle rages in heaven and on earth for the little book. It remains a conundrum for the old serpent, the devil, and his seed. This knowledge has been sealed for the appointed time. I have revealed this knowledge to the prophets of past. And now I have taken my prophets of this day in spirit and opened this knowledge to them. They have seen and read this book. The knowledge remains hidden in their mind until the appointed time when I choose to unveil it. The serpent seed seeks after my children, having this knowledge, and attempts to destroy them. While the battle rages on, many will be persecuted and killed for my name's sake. I have called a warrior angel to step into the battle. Have peace and know the time is short. Truth rides on the wings of a dove. Speak now, Daniel. Open the book, for the time of my judgment approaches. The heavens shall open, and with a deafening roar, the thunders shall suddenly appear. These winged serpents shall put fear in men's hearts. Their taste for blood shall be unquenchable. They are not of the flesh, and their eyes shall pierce men's hearts. Woe to the unrepentant, for they shall seek death, but have life. Many a man will try to hide from them in their secret room, but this shall prove futile. Woe to Babylon! You have sealed your fate. You are a corrupt people. Woe to those who have murdered the innocent. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil. I shall fortify your enemies this day, and strike thee down for all your abominations against me. I shall sweep clean the threshing floor, and all will bend their knees and bear witness to my majesty. Children, I know you are tired. The journey has been long. The enemy has tried to make you stumble and quit. You are my creation. I am the light who stands before you. The enemy will not prevail. The end is just the beginning. You belong to the light. Your faith has brought you this far. Don't give up. The journey is almost finished. I know the enemy speaks to you, the adversary, the serpent. He was cast out because of his pride, arrogance, and rebellion. Now he seeks you out, my precious children. Remember, he is a liar. He is jealous and envious of our relationship and tries to destroy it. I am ready to call you. You will hear a shout. Remember, the end is just the beginning. Your heart is my heart, and the burden it bears is mine alone. For you see, the entire world has reached the stage of critical mass. Many wait still for the words in my book to come to fruition concerning the great apostasy and falling away, but I must tell you, it is not a future event or season. Rather, it is here now, in this very day that you live in. The plans and schemes of the enemy over the centuries have escalated, and the deception runs deeply in every aspect of life. The false doctrines that have been introduced so long ago have been watered and fed and have grown into a terrible and great evil. The slow but systematic poisoning of your minds and souls has almost reached its climax. The stage has been meticulously set for the great hour which is now here, wherein most believe the lies and have compromised or backslidden into the errors of man which are now seen as truth. Woe to those who call the holy profane and the profane holy, who see light as darkness and have exchanged truth for lies. Woe to those who call evil good and even go so far as to blatantly and openly practice their rebellion and idolatry without any fear whatsoever of the only one true and living God, Yahweh. This apostasy or falling away of so many has been subtle in some, but for others it has been open defiance and mockery of my truth. This is witchcraft in my sight. I have warned you to flee willful sin, to run from anyone, anything, any church, or any doctrine or tradition of man that is not wholly grounded on me, my blood sacrifice, my holy word, forgiveness, and repentance. I have told you that if you would only come to me, I would personally teach you and counsel you in truth that you need not look to another. My way is narrow, yes, but well lit by my spirit and my love for you. So many, though, have chosen to slide into complacency, apathy, and sloth in their spiritual walks with me, a truly fatal mistake. For these ones will be caught unaware as all that has been spoken for the time of the end has commenced. The signs are everywhere, and those who are mine are very well aware of the season you are in. The great separation goes unnoticed completely by those who have fallen into this apostasy, and they will not see the light until those who are my lights are removed. In my great mercy and love, I have poured out my spirit and my heart, my admonitions and call to repentance, holiness and righteousness. There must come that point when I must act, and what will be, will be. If you have not ready yourselves, first and foremost spiritually, you will be swept away into a reality that did not have to be yours. Many, sadly, have already chosen this path. I will not continue to warn over and over as I have done for so long now. Prepare your hearts by walking in my ways and living in holiness. Prepare your families by warning them that time is no more. Prepare your homes and dwelling places as I have given the resources to you. Be prudent and be wise in what you have, always willing to share all with anyone I send to you. Turn off all your media, your recreational entertainment, and carefully listen for my instructions. Remove yourselves to the best of your abilities from material things that only serve to stimulate the senses and only feed the flesh and not the spirit of man. Ask me, and I will help you discern what to walk away from and what to discard. Pray over your families and loved ones, your shelters, your vehicles, your resources and finances, but also all technology you must use, including your banking transactions and any type of business dealing that are done in your lives. Pray over your electricity, your water sources, your foundational structures and perimeters. Ask for my wall of fire and angelic protection high into the heavens above you, deep into the earth beneath you, and far into the outer perimeters of your dwelling places, both at home and in all places you travel. This apostate spirit that has lulled many into a very relaxed and drug-like intoxicated state, which convinces those whose hearts it tickles that all will be well and no great action needs to be taken. I tell you a great truth. This is a complete lie from the pit of hell, and will be destruction to all who have been and will be ensnared by it. Nothing could be further from the truth at this critical mass point you have entered. My word teaches you to be sober-minded, alert, steadfast, watchful, and vigilant, that the enemy roams the earth seeking whom he may devour. I have never taught that you are to be satisfied, comfortable, or content with anything this world has to offer. But yet that message has been driven into the psyches of man and reinforced to the greatest extent possible in order to lull the masses into this false place of security. My people, I am coming. I am coming quickly. There will be a day, very, very soon, where you will suddenly realize it is too late to choose, and my wrath will alarmingly become your instant reality. It does not have to be this way. I am about to shake this entire earth like never before. As I have warned empathetically, entire nations will be altered permanently. The mountains will crumble, the seas will roar, the earth will split and divide in many areas, and you will know that you are in judgment. Do not take these warnings lightly. Prepare to be without a means to buy food. Prepare to live without your modern comforts of electricity and potable water and sewage systems. Prepare for physical darkness. I am going to bring about a physical darkness once again to this earth in order to shake the hard-hearted as well as the lukewarm, the apathetic, and the compromising ones who still remain stubborn. The experience during this time will be very specific to each soul's journey of intimacy with me. A great peace and joy will accompany those who keep covenant with me. The experience for those who have not been walking fully with me and in me will be something quite different. You who are mine should prepare continually by fasting and prayer for this darkness that is already here. The gates of hell have been opened and the seals of revelation continue to open. This is not to bring you to fear, for I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of a sound mind. In this and in all I have been telling you, I have prepared you. For those who have traversed the narrow way with me, who have suffered and agonized with me, and my hearts who have co-labored with me to draw all souls to my heart, I tell you a great mystery is about to be revealed to you. For you see, you are nearing the end of your third day of darkness. You are coming up to the final hour of testing and trial and purification and refining. Your breakthrough is very near, and in this, I refer to your transition from the natural to the spiritual realm, for as you know, this is not your home. I am now opening the revelation to you for this time and revealing mysteries not previously known. Read in my word and meditate on the 3 hours I experienced on the cross. The 3 days before I arose from death. Even the 3 days of darkness with Moses and the Israelites, as well as Jonah in the belly of the whale, those 3 days. Pray for me to reveal to you how this relates to where my bride is right now on your journey. You will be filled with great joy upon receiving these revelations. You will know that you who have been walking with me are coming to the end of this darkness I speak of, having experienced it both in the natural as well as the spiritual. For you who are still coming to me in intimacy on your journey, know this. You will experience a bit more testing as your refinement continues, for there is a great work being done in a short amount of your time. To you I say, persevere. The outcome of all I will allow would be that many more souls will be drawn to me as the scales will fall from the eyes of the spiritually dead, and my truth will be revealed. I am asking you to come closer, come higher, and deeper yet, climbing deeply into the center of my heart, and from there you will receive complete peace and assurance of all that is before you. You would then have my eyes and my heart, my perspective in all things. I see all of your hearts, and I know the love you carry for me. You are my precious ones, my crown jewels among those most pure in spirit and closest to my heart. It is to you that I have entrusted my kingdom and my plans to carry out the greatest work that will be done through my people that this world has ever seen. Ready yourselves for my return for you. Prepare your hearts and your spirits to receive your groom. For I am coming for you. I am coming quickly. Lay it all down and empty yourselves so that I may enter fully in. It is now the appointed time to implement all that has been purposed from before the foundation of this world. Everything is in place now. Remain strong, my children. I will be with you through it all. Give all glory, honor, and praise to me, for I have opened a door that no man can shut. Hallelujah. And my Father will be glorified. Prepare, prepare. Your bridegroom is at the door. For those of you who desire to be saved, please see the 8-pillar study in this channel, which will give you the basics of salvation.